A good player, it's not how old you are, but it's how talented and how smart you are. This guy, one of the better young hitters in the game of baseball right now.
Come on, baby.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Digging in now for Kansas City, Robert Trayer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robert Trayer.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Mad Dog is off of first with 2 away.
Let her rip. Let's go.
And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
Once more, a throw over, and the runner back safely.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go. Hey, get the pitch right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
No left fielder.
Standing in, Nelson Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. Digging in, Jesse Mad Dog. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Jesse. Come on. Let it rip right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And there he goes towards second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Round it,
hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Simmons throw to Bohr. They get the double play. And so the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Guerrero. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give the performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Play ball. 3. That's ball 4. Out. 3. He's out. 3.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Mad Dog, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
3. Out. 3. He's out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Popped up. Turner is there. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's one away now.
Play ball. 3. Out.
At the plate, Jesse Mad Dog. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third.
Come on, you got it. Come on.
And he is in there. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
So striding forward now, Tyler Flowers. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Simmons is there. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jaime Barria notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Friday Night Baseball.
What's the play ball? 3. Shot. 3. 3. 3. Take out.
Now at the plate, Jesse Mad Dog. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot, but they could put together 2 games in a row.
And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Edgar Enriquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bouncer to the left side. Mad Dog. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. They come in ranked in the bottom part of the league in both strikeouts and runs scored. One player told me, "It's frustrating for sure, but more than anything, I feel bad for our pitching staff. They go out every day trying to keep us in ball games, but right now we're putting a lot of pressure on them to be perfect with the lack of run support we're giving them." Another...
Ball 4, take the base. Out. 3. Ball 4, take the base. Yeah.
Standing in, Jesse Mad Dog. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. Around second, he's on his way to third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got
3. He's out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. Side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak.
Ball 4, take the base. Out. He's out.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off for
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. By now, one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Play ball. Out.
Ready now, Jesse Mad Dog. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Mad Dog.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Perez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a look over first. Runner back safely. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him. At the plate, Timmy Byers. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Play ball. Out. Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Stepping in, Jesse Mad Dog. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Splash landing. It's into the fountains for a monster home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.